You got a complaint that someone's getting high and drunk on space, there's some problems.
Run for your life.
Howdy y'all, I hope you're having a great day, because GameStop sure is. Today we're going to talk about a lot of tinfoil, and how we see the rest of the week going. But please remember, none of this is financial advice and we are not financial advisors. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. XRT is at 402% short right now. Back on April 15th of 2021, Roaring Kitty posted this picture with two knobs pointing at 11. Could he have meant 11/11/2024? Maybe we're supposed to add the one of the two to bring us to 2024. So for anyone who's unaware, Trump and RFK are apparently pretty cool. And RFK recently posted that his administration will support the ape retail rebellion and enact aggressive Wall Street reforms. He himself bought $24,000 worth of GameStop with money that he earned from suing another company over poisoning the soil. He's a pretty big activist investor, and it's very exciting to see that he is on the side of the apes. He said, "I ride with you and I'm not leaving." Very exciting. This post would have been a 10 out of 10 if there was an R. Newton somewhere on here. And recently, RFK, he made a direct line to Team Trump where people can go and propose certain policies that they would think would be beneficial to Americans, and I'm sure a lot of apes are going to jump on that opportunity. Last Friday, there was 741,000 Chicago exchange volume, which is not a lot, but it was 4% of the daily volume. And this happened today, on 11/11. There were 76 dark pool orders of 5,000 GME share blocks today. The price paid per block did not matter at all, as they rolled in almost every 5 minutes. And now that price is moving again, we know that Roaring Kitty bought in around $24 per share. If it went to $48 per share, he would double his money. There are a lot of people on Reddit who are under the impression that we could go to $750 per share, and a lot more people are talking about $2,300. Please remember, none of this is financial advice, and we are not financial advisors. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. But GameStop, on the chart. On the weekly, we're breaking out of the Bollinger Bands. On the daily, we're also breaking out of the Bollinger Bands. On the weekly, I'm just sitting here and watching the overnight session, you know, like the non-American GameStop movement. It doesn't move a lot, but the second that we get above this 28-22 line, that means on the weekly, we got above the 200-day moving average. And really, when you look at it, it makes sense. For a while, we were above the 200-day moving average. It bounced and bounced and bounced because it didn't really want to go through. It fell through and fell through pretty hard. Came right back up to retest it. Had to take its time for a little bit before it could actually have that move through. And also, just like we talked about, now that we broke through this line and bounced off of it and broke through this line, us coming up to 29.61 is totally within reason. We have rising volume on the charts too. And we know dark pools are buying in like crazy right now. And this guy is looking at the weekly line, where he calls the 60% on the RSI the firework line, because once it got through the 60% right about here, that's when it really started to move. And tomorrow on a Tuesday, it looks like we are approaching the same 60% firework line. And along with the 5 crosses going on right now as well, we really expect to see GameStop make its way through this 200-day moving average at about 28.20. Which it pretty much already has, but not officially. We haven't broken out outside of the Bollinger Bands. We did right here just for a little bit, but there was nothing really going on. Not really right here. Barely right here, but it went back in pretty quick. Last time we actually broke out of the Bollinger Bands was right here before the May run. Very excited to see how the rest of the week goes, and we have earnings coming up. TradingView Technicals has it at a strong buy right now. The analysis Strong sell. Citadel Securities fraud is coming. And remember guys, this is what we call a rumor. It could totally just be hot air, but it is a rumor. And at the White House ceremony, President Trump calls out for no-show Chicago billionaire Ken Griffin. Where the hell is he? Today we had over 500 Reddit posts about GameStop. The interest is really starting to drive back up. And Trump is considering Wall Street lawyer Richard Farley to replace SEC Chair Gary Gensler. And I really wanted to keep this video short, but there were a ton of buy orders that I had to show y'all, and a few technicals I thought y'all should see as well. Thank you guys so much if you made it this far in the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and God bless you.
Camel is never gonna beat me in November. Donna's gonna make the country better than you can remember. Camel is never gonna beat me in November.